Good morning, everybody. Hump Day, Wednesday, January 22nd, 2020. Welcome to all of you and happy Wednesday. Well, one of the things that I often get asked that I really never slow down and discuss too much, people ask, Rosie, what do you watch on YouTube? What do you enjoy watching on YouTube? I don't want to get into, if I start putting out channel names, you know what happens? Some people are happy, they get mentioned, and some people don't get mentioned. Not because I don't think that they have a good channel, but because I'm old and I forget. Oh yeah, they have a cooking channel too. Oh yeah, and I watch it and I enjoy it. So I just want to talk about, lest I get I get myself hung here doing this kind of thing. I just want to talk about the specific genre of videos that I enjoy, and they've really not changed that much over the years. I would say the number one things that I watch would be live streams, and it's not necessarily within Boyd, but outside of what used to be the CX network, and some of the people on CX, particularly Paul Danino, who really pioneered in real life live streaming on YouTube. I've always enjoyed the spontaneous nature of live streams because, well, you don't know what's going to happen. You don't know who you're going to run into. You can be stream sniped sometimes. It could be for the better. It can be for the worse, but it makes it very riveting watching to me, especially if the live stream is something that's actually being done as opposed to a sleeping live stream, particularly ones that are out on the streets. I really enjoy. So I like that genre. I do listen to hangouts quite a bit, particularly at night, late night, early in the morning. I'll pop one of them on when I'm going to sleep, put my earbuds in and listen to the hangouts. I enjoy listening to them. Of course, I think we all do. Within our group, of course, we have different tastes. Some I'm subscribed to, some I'm not. It just depends, what I like and the people that I enjoy listening to. Okay, so that's the second genre. The third genre is the travel videos on land and on sea. And we all know Sailing La Vagabond and some of the big time other channels, Gone with the Winds. They've gone from RVing over to sailing. I'm not sure what the next iteration of theirs is going to be, but less junk, more journey. Young family from Tennessee. I really enjoy these kind of travel channels because I never know where they're going to be going. And they take the time to put nice videos together, nice quality edited video content that I enjoy. Some of them lack a story, some of them lack a storyline, or they might not have the enjoyable characteristics of humor and other things that I like to have on my streams. And I like to have a big sense of humor and have a lot of laughs and a lot of fun. And I try to make that the thread through the streams that I do and the content I bring, so that we always get some humor out of that wherever possible. So some of them I just don't, that you got to be more than a travel log to capture my attention. But if you have a high degree of interaction with the public, then it is a channel that I am likely to watch. Of course, the metal detecting, we're waiting for the spring to get here and the ground to be not so saturated so I can get out there and do some metal detecting. I really enjoy that, watching the prepping. I've already mentioned, I think, the cooking. I enjoy watching a lot of cooking. I enjoy watching the prepping channels, and I also enjoy a lot of the channels that talk about camera gear and cinematography. I find, though, honestly, some of the channels, when they achieve a bit of success, they tend to start to talk down to the audience. And they tend to start defining what a cinematic video is, and they get ironclad in their rules and regulations of what makes a cinematic video. And when we have an art form like cinematography, which is an art form, it should be a free form. It should be free expression. If you think that you're making a cinematic video, well, then you're making a cinematic video, regardless of being a rule maker or a rule follower or a rule breaker. It doesn't matter. So I tend to gravitate to the people that kind of burst out of the confines of what traditional videography or cinematography is. I say, I toof on you, and go out there and do the things I enjoy doing. I also enjoy, the last thing is seeing people build stuff, and especially electronics, being involved in electronics and electronic repair. Things like taking old radios, junkyard finds, or lost hope TVs and radios, and bringing them back to life. That's a lot of fun, restoration stuff, and it's something that I enjoy more than anything else, is restoring things and making it like new. Well, that's some of the things that I enjoy watching on YouTube. Of course, I'd be interested in hearing, maybe I forgot something that you should tell me, Rosie, you should check this out. Or, you know, a girl like you, Rosie, you desperately need the makeup and beauty, right? Channels. You have spoken, I have heard. Anyway, happy Wednesday, everybody, and thanks for tuning in.